High volume, high volume, high volume, high volume.
1, 2, 3, let's switch this up.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my plan.
Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is 𝕚𝕚𝕚. If you're new, if you're not new, how are you doing? So in today's video we have another 3-in-1 get ready with me hair makeup outfit featuring this wig from Nadula here. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. We're gonna talk about fake friends as well. We're getting into a little chat, you know what I'm saying? This the weekly, this is the little weekly gossip, the little weekly chit chat. This the little weekly thing that we be doing over here. So if y'all want to see how we got to looking like this, then keep on watching. Alright y'all, so we're just gonna hop right into this. This is a 24-inch wig from Nadula here. It is their curly wig, I believe. It's in this highlight color. It came just like this. This was the color that the wig came in the box. So we're just gonna install her using our typical 𝕬𝕚𝕀 products. Now I am happy to say that I found myself a new wig glue. This girl 𝕚𝕚 with her TikTok ad. She had a really good ad. She put her lace glue on her arm and then stuck a bottle of 1942 on it, and it was not moving. So I said I need to buy this. So we got some new glue coming. So come next week, we're gonna have some new stuff. Anyway, child, I do want to also point out, I don't know if you can see, but the lace on the table, the lace of the wig, the color was kind of green. So I had to put a lot of product on it, like makeup, to kind of make it look a bit more natural. Other than that, the lace was really good. It melted really well. It just had a weird tint to it. So I just wanted to point that out for you in case, you know, you purchase this wig, so you can know what the color might look like when you get it. But nothing that a little bit of makeup cannot fix. We're just gonna put on our trusty dusty elastic band. Y'all already know how I feel about the elastic band. It is the lifesaver, the game changer of your wig game. If you have not used it, you should incorporate this into your routine. But yeah, the wig, I will say, also was slightly small for my head, so I really wanted to make sure that this stuff was sticking the way it needed to. We're gonna take the carrot care wax stick and we are going to slick the hair back because we want to get a nice little slick style. I will say plucking blonde or light colored hair can be a little bit difficult, so it's not as plucked as I would like for it to be, but it still looks good, and that's on period. But yeah, I just took this wax stick and I'm gonna take my hot comb and hot comb this joint out. I do really like this wax stick. I'm not really sure how I feel about it on curly hair, but on straight hair, she gets the job done. So we're just getting these baby hairs in order. Little trim, little snip, nothing too fancy, nothing too special. And I'm gonna use my 𝕬𝕚𝕀 gel. I want to try out Eco because I feel like 𝕬𝕚𝕀 is a little bit too secure, I guess you can say, like, because it really makes the baby hairs stick, and especially when you're working with like looser textures or straight hair. Like if you see somebody with a naturally loose curl pattern, the baby hairs are a lot lighter, a lot softer. So I don't know if I need to try a different gel or if I should use mousse instead, but I do want to try something else instead of the 𝕬𝕚𝕀. 𝕬𝕬𝕀 stays though, I won't lie. Like 𝕬𝕬𝕀 is like, I ain't gotta worry about my edges for a couple of days when I use it, but I do want to try something that's a little bit softer, especially when I am working with like curly textures or like, you know, looser wave textures and things like that. So let me know in the comments, because y'all did help me with the last time with the wig glue, any good gels or mousses for your wigs. But we're just gonna tie this up, and this is the curl pattern, and that was a horrible transition. So we're just gonna put this in the bonnet. It was a bit difficult for me to do it, and I just wanted to just be done with it. So in this clip I didn't actually put the hair in the bonnet, but please put your hair in your bonnet before you decide before you go to bed because you want to protect your hair. Alright, cool, and I'll see you in the makeup portion. Alright, let's get into this makeup. Yeah, I've luckily not had to deal with too many fake people in my life. But I have had to deal with a couple of fake people in my life. So my experience with fake people typically came from like girls who would say one thing to me and say something else to somebody else. You know, like they smile in your face but talk about you behind your back. And two people that you would think they would be wise enough not to, because like, let's say, I feel like this is not a cute angle. Let's say I am friends with people, right? We're a friend group, and you know that I'm friends also with the person that you're talking bad about me to, right? So what would make you think that they wouldn't come back and tell me what you're saying, or that they wouldn't defend me? One thing that I will say that I have learned through having fake people in my life is that it makes you appreciate the real ones, and it really allows you to see the difference between, you know what I'm saying, and how nice it is to have people in your life that got your back, like that are your friends, like, you know what I'm saying, that's really for you, like that's there for you. Like they don't play about, like, you ain't about to play about my friend, like you ain't about to. What I've learned in this life, right, when it comes to people and their decisions, I guess you can say, and when I say decisions, I just mean like how they choose to move or what they choose to do or act towards you. I said this, I think, in the last Get Ready With Me. It says more about them than it does about you. Like if you're beefing with somebody, or if somebody's beefing, okay, or somebody's beefing with you, or you feel like somebody is talking bad about you to other people. My forehead looks real big today, oh my god. It typically has more to do with that person than it does you. Like I can't understand why I would want to be around somebody that clearly I don't like. Like when you think of someone who is fake, right? A fake friend is somebody who, again, will either talk shit about you behind your back, try to throw you under the bus when you're in front of other people. I've heard of instances of stuff like that, and like I keep saying, like I'm like so thankful that I've not had to experience anything like that, right, where I've had people, or if I have, it's been so long that I don't remember. Like maybe I don't think so though, like in high school, I don't think so, but like people who will throw you under the bus when they're around certain groups of people because they're trying to make themselves look better or make you look bad because it in turn makes them look better. Let me turn my light on. Is that better? So all of these things are more or less how they feel about themselves, right? Because I personally could never imagine, like I saw a TikTok that was like, how did you know that your friend wasn't your friend? Or maybe it was like a tweet and it was a thread, and it would be like when she had this friend, they were out somewhere and she had gotten like, you know, the braid feed-ins, she had feed-ins, and some guy came up and complimented her hair and told her that her hair looked nice, and her friend felt the need to say to the guy, that's fake, you know, like her hair is fake, her hair's not really that long, and she's like, you know, like why would you say that? And so then afterwards she goes and asks her like, what was that all about? And she's like, well, you should tell the truth, you should tell the truth to, you shouldn't let him think that that's your real hair. And I feel like when people do that, especially to black women, like I've had people be like, and I feel like it's really a microaggression, like, I like your wig looks really nice, and it's like, you could just say you like my hair, you know. I feel like that in a sense can be on a level fake, because like, did you feel it was necessary to say it like that? But I've only experienced fakeness in my life once when I was younger, and I don't even like talking about it because I had accidentally talked about it on my channel a while ago, and it just made the situation with the person worse. But I'm sure that girl does not watch my stuff anymore, and if she does, just no love lost. I really be deep in like some like people who you thought were gonna be in your life forever, you know, like she was one of them kind of people. Like we was like, you would have been my maid of honor kind of vibes, you know what I'm saying? Godmother to my children. But, and it's crazy when you don't notice, you don't see the flags until it's too late, and when you realize that other people have now fallen out with this person and stuff, and it's like, wow. So like sometimes you feel like you're crazy because it's like, this can't be, you know, real, right? Like I must be dreaming this up, you know? So she kissed the boy that I liked. And I remember her having slight beef with one of, like, we were a friend group, and she had slight beef with one of my other friends because she knew that she liked this boy, but she kind of pursued him in a sense. Like things like that you don't think about until after the fact. That's like, yo, that was really messed up. Like that's kind of fucked up. But yeah, so she had kissed the boy that I liked, who ended up being my nigga, who I spoke about in a previous video, and he actually reached out to me on some like, oh, so I was a bum ass nigga. Yeah, you were. But anyway, fuck that dude. Yeah, so that's when it started. Like she had done that, and that was when we were like 16, and then we ended up like just falling out because I had, you know, was trying to be serious about my walk. And come to find out later on, like it wasn't something that I knew from the get-go, but she wouldn't, I don't think it was, I would like to believe that it wasn't intentional, but she just wouldn't invite me to stuff. So I could understand, in a sense, not inviting me to if you lost going to the club, because at that point in my life I was really like serious about, you know, so I could understand stuff like that. But then I would see like Snapchat, and they would be all just hanging out at one of them's house, and I'm just like, but y'all didn't think to invite me. And another friend of mine, at one point, she was telling me like, I would ask her like, why didn't you invite, you know, are you gonna invite, or you should invite Sakaela, like why haven't you? And she would just not do it. So that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back, really and truly. But it's just crazy how people can move. But in terms of what you should what you should do with fake people, remove yourself from the situation, distance yourself if you can, acknowledge it, confront it, you know what I'm saying? Like see if you can get an answer as to why they're moving the way that they are, or why they're acting the way that they are, why they're saying the things that they're saying. But I feel like people who are like that, they either don't see anything wrong with what they are doing, so they're gonna, and then they get really defensive because like, what are you talking about? How dare you say that I am being this way? Like how could you even fix your mouth to tell me that I am being like this? But just have a conversation. I think that's the first step, is to just tell them how you feel. Like let them know that like, hey, I don't know if you're trying to do this. Like, I don't know if you're really just trying to act like this, but what you're doing ain't cool. Like, what you're doing feels a bit fucked up. Like, feels a bit sus. Like, have, like, you got problems with me? Like, have you got beef with me, sis? Like, what's really going on? Like, what's going on? Like, what have I done to you? And if you can't resolve it from there, then it's kind of, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you have to think about. Like, the relationship next to the friendship has to end, and sometimes it has to be like that, you know. It's unfortunate, what am I looking for? But sometimes it really do just be like that, like where you kind of just have to see what it is for what it is and keep it pushing, because at the end of the day you have to, like, this life is yours to live, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are here on this earth for nobody else but yourself, you know? Like, you're here to be happy. Like, at the end of the day, you are the only one. You go home to you, you know? Like, you have to live this life, and nobody should be making it more difficult for you. Nobody should be making you feel like your friends are supposed to be like, those are your, like, that's my bitch. Like, those are your friends. Like, they shouldn't be making you feel like you can't trust them. Like, what are they gonna say about me when I'm not in? What are they saying about me when I'm... Who wants to think about all of that? What is my friend saying about me when I'm not in the room? Who are they talking shit to about me? Why do they feel... And then I can't even... That's not even a question you can ask yourself, but like, why do they feel so threatened by me that they feel like they need to move in this light? Or what's going on? And sometimes it's like you don't want to have to sympathize, empathize, or whatever, whichever word it is, with the person, because it's like you should just be a good person. Like, I ain't done fucks to you, why you treat me like this? But sometimes, unfortunately, you have to be the bigger person in it and say, oh, okay, well, I see maybe she's hurting. There's no excuse for these kind of behaviors. Like, don't make me think that I'm saying make an excuse for why shorty is talking shit about you, or why shorty is trying to quote unquote sabotage or embarrass you in public. Or like, I feel like fakeness can even come down to not telling me that my lace is lifting, you know what I'm saying, or allowing me to have a boogie in my ears, or let me walk around with my zipper down on my pants. Like, if you're my friend, why are you just gonna let me walk around looking crazy? Like, we are reflections of each other in a sense. Like, if I'm going out in public with you and I'm looking crazy, that don't make you look good. If maybe you want me to look crazy because it makes you look better than me, girl. I don't know the logic behind fakeness, but I feel like you, especially if you're close enough, I understand sometimes you might not be that close to a person, so it might be a bit more difficult to be like, hey sis, your wig's looking a bit, you know, a bit today. It might be a bit more difficult to say that to somebody that you're not that close with. But if y'all are friends, you should be able to tell your friend about themselves, and that not be taken as disrespect or anything like that, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to look out for you, you know. And if that gets taken as disrespect, then I don't know what to tell you. But I do feel like allowing your friend to walk around looking crazy is a form of, you don't rate me, you want me to look bad. You want me to look bad. Where's my lip gloss? You want me to look bad? How could you want me to walk out of the house looking crazy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But again, I've not really had to deal with fake people like that there, thankfully. So it's something that I don't have a lot of experience having to deal with. Oh, this looks cute. I have experienced it, and at the end of the day, you just have to remove for your own sanity, because it's really not somebody else who's going to mess with my peace. You know, you're not gonna fuck with my peace. Not in this 2021, child. There's already too much going on, and you want to mess with me and my energy. Are you mad? You must be. Must have lost your mind if you think that I'm going to allow this person to fuck with my happiness and my peace and all of that kind of stuff. No, you don't give anybody that much power, you know. Nobody should have that much power in your life to now come and make you feel less than, because I feel like that's what they want to do. They're trying to make you feel as small as they feel, because there's no other reason. Like, I just can't think of any other reason as to why anybody would do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I probably shouldn't have done this braid, but it's a bit too late. Like I said, this life is for you. Like, your life is yours, and you need to just look out for you. Because if you don't look out for yourself, who is going to do that? Don't let nobody just walk all over you. I'm not really a confrontation person. I'm not a confrontation person at all. Not even not really. I am not a confrontation person. I do not enjoy it. I'm not good at it. Doesn't make me happy to have to deal with stuff. Like, I would rather just, I don't really know how to explain my ooh, hold on. Wow, oh my god, it looks so nice. My process and how it is that I move in these type of situations. Like, I don't really want to fuck with it too much because I don't want it to get frizzy. But I am just gonna kind of brush the roots out some. But yeah, I'm not really a confrontational person, honestly. I don't enjoy having to like say to somebody like, you made me sad, or you hurt my feelings, or you know, like that kind of stuff. One sec, I feel like I need a little bit more. What is blush color? I'm not a fan of having to tell somebody that they made me feel uncomfortable or whatever the case is. But it's a part of life, I guess. Should be able to speak your piece, tell your truth, let people know when they've upset you. I kind of want to do a couple freckles. My camera's gonna cut off. I'm gonna spray my face and come back and do some freckles. So I just feel like if you think that somebody is being fake to you, if you feel like somebody is like purposely trying to sabotage or make you feel less than, or is talking about you to other people, if someone has told you this, like, just find out and deal with it accordingly. Like, just, you shouldn't have fake people in your circle. Your friends should be supporting you. That's the whole purpose of friendship, you know, is to just uplift each other. Like, not a competition. It's not a, she looks better than me, so I feel less than. It should never be like that, you know? If your friends make you feel less than, I don't know, I feel like that has a lot more to do with you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I would never, I can only speak for myself, but I would never go out of my way to look better. Like you've heard like the conversations that people have about like, oh, remember this girl on Twitter? I mean, TikTok was saying that it's toxic if your friends are asking you what you're wearing to go out. And I was just like, what do you mean? How is it? Like, she said that, oh, it's because they want to look better than you, or they want to see what you're wearing so that they can make sure to upstay. And it's like, if that's the thought process, then it's you that's the problem. Because why is that your first thought when someone's just asking like, what's the vibe for tonight? Like, I'm not a heels girl, so it's never a question that I ask like, y'all wearing these sneakers, heels, like what y'all was doing. But I can understand, like, are we doing jeans? Is this a sweat? Like, we can be walking out in sweatpants because is this like really casual? Like, what's the vibe? Like, what's the vibe? I just want to make sure we all match this. Like, we on the same wavelength. Like, is that a problem? So I feel like when people have an issue with how you present yourself or whatever the case is, it has more to do with them. Like, I would never think that my friend is purposely trying to upstage me or to anything, because why would they be my friend? Why would they be doing that, you know? God, it's fucking it up. So that's my little 2 cents on fake friends. Don't ignore the signs. That's something that I also would say. Like I said, the one girl that I stopped speaking to after over a decade of friendship, the signs were there from a long time, but I just kind of, you know what I'm saying, you just kind of just brush it off, or like, it's not that deep, or whatever the case is. I don't know what happened for me to have brushed off her kissing the nigga that I like. But if you ever feel that way, also acknowledge it that early on. Like, don't wait to acknowledge it. Like, acknowledge it, because then that will cause stuff to fester, and then it could turn into something that it doesn't need to turn into. Maybe they weren't intentional in how they were trying to, you know, but who knows. But that's my little 2 cents on fake friends and how to deal with them. I need to do my lip. I need to get my lip liner. Okie dokie. So I just got dressed. Just did a little lip gloss. It's just a brown liner and this pink gloss. It's very sheer. So it's not giving the color I thought it was gonna give, but that's fine. So for outfit, I'm not taking a picture today, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get a cute picture for the thumbnail. But I'm got on a full outfit from PLT. So it's this racer white crop top. I'll link that PLT haul in the cards, and I'll put the outfit links in the description box. And I'm paired it with these ripped, they're like a mom jean. Let me carry you over to the mirror. The audio quality is going to change right now, but this is what I have on. These are the pants. These need to go to the trash, but shades, right? And then I'm going to go on. Let me see if I rest you here. Can y'all see? I feel like I'm on TikTok. Can y'all see it? I don't know. I'm just wearing it with my forces. Really simple, really cute. I'm gonna get a picture in this when it gets a little bit colder. This is like, we're getting into back to school season. Like, this is an outfit that I would wear to uni. So if you see this in an upcoming styling video, keep your mouth shut. But yeah, so this is the outfit right here. I really love it. It's giving like 90s. I feel like a 90s babe, and I'm all the way here for it. So yeah, so this is the end of the video. This hair is from Nadula hair. Everything will be linked down below, all details, specs, all that good stuff. Everything will be down below. Thank you to them again for sponsoring your girl and today's video. If you enjoyed how everything came out, her makeup outfit, if you enjoyed the conversation, leave me a comment down below. Any other topics you want to talk about, let me know, because I am really enjoying this. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, so let's do that. But yeah, thumbs this video up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I know you want to be lit with me, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram, and I will see y'all in my next one. Peace out, Girl Scout. Check you later.